Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. John makes a fatal discovery, CPR for Trip and Wendy, and Tate gives Holly a kiss. The teaser trailer for the week of March 11, 15th Days of Our Lives spoilers indicates that Tate Black would scale Holly Jonas' bedroom window in order to let him in and express her surprise at his audacious gesture. Tate will be overcome when he sees Holly looking so vibrant once more. Tate will give Holly a kiss and make her feel completely loved once he confesses how much he has missed her. Naturally, after Nicole and EJ DiMera break up this small reunion, things will get complicated. According to teasers for other days, Officer Goldman sealed the tank, and Steve Johnson, John Black, and Ava Vitale will locate it. That will be a comfort for Ava and the others to finally locate, as that is where Wendy Shin and Trip Johnson have been detained for the entire time. Regretfully, questions will arise as to whether or not this rescue was necessary, given the circumstances. Days teasers state that when Trip and Wendy are pulled unconscious from the tank, they will require CPR right away. Ava will insist on knowing if they are breathing while John works on Wendy, and Steve applies chest compressions to Trip. There will be moments of terror, but Wendy and Trip will overcome them and be able to share some wonderful news with their loved ones. Days will reveal the identity of the angel that unexpectedly appeared in Paulina Price's hospital room in the interim. You are it. In the weekly preview video for DOOL, Paulina lets out a cry while the wedding ring of the female angel is displayed on her hand. This celestial guest is most likely going to be Lexi Carver, who was once married to Abe Carver and cherished their relationship until her tragic passing. Though Abe is unable to recall his past interactions with Lexi or anybody else, he might eventually identify her via pictures. In any event, Paulina will experience a miraculous recovery, much to Abe's concern that she is going to cross over to join Lexi. It appears that this will pave the way for Abe's memories to surface as well. Subsequently, John will hear from Konstantin Meliunis how the pawn betrayed his beloved Katharina in Greece. Even while John would prefer to think Konstantin is playing pranks on him, he will have to accept the prospect that the revelation is real when he hears Steve confiding in Marlena Evans. Following his discussion of Victor Kiriakis sending him and Arya on a mission with the pawn, Steve will go into detail about how things went awry and resulted in Katharina's unfortunate demise. Are you saying that girl was killed by John? While a distraught John listens out the doorway, Marlena poses the question. Stay in for updates on John's efforts to prove his innocence in the future, as Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest that things may not have gone as planned. Is Everett Lynch like the pawn in that he has been brainwashed? Spoilers for Days of Our Lives suggest that there is a problem with the Everett Lynch/Bobby Stein plot. When it comes to Jada Hunter, either Everett is lying about having no memory, or there's something stuff going on. Might he be a twin? Is multiple personality disorder present in Everett? He certainly appeared to be a kind guy, but then again, so do many soap opera psychopaths when they're first exposed. Given that Marlena Evans and John Black are closely related to this case, is it possible that Everett has been indoctrinated in a similar way to how John was or is known as the pawn? Marlena Evans does everything to win. This week's day teasers suggest that Marlena will try her hardest to assist Everett, but that she will have a tough therapy session in the coming days. Could she assist in bringing Bobby Stein to Everett's attention? Is Everett being honest with us? It's challenging to determine. His account of losing memory of Jada and going into a coma seems shaky, but he also comes out as a good man. It has to be seen whether Lynch is being sincere here, or if this is just a front to cover up his cunning methods. Lynch is always interested in discovering the truth and acting with honesty. Connected to the pawn? Marlena has not been informed of the resurgence of the pawn or his connection to Konstantin Meliunis. Will her efforts with Everett serve to prepare the ground for the inevitable tasks she might need to assist John with? Like John, has Everett been sent off to perform horrible things by the sight of a card or symbol? Will this be discussed in therapy? Will Marlena's resources for Everett's assistance be useful when John's problems as the pawn arise? Are these two brainwashings related in any way? Has Everett Lynch undergone the same kind of brainwashing as John? Participate in the discussion in the comments area. Day and live spoilers suggest that E.J. DiMera has been on a tear since taking over as Salem's district attorney. Xander, Tate, and Gabby are released, and E.J. spirals when he gets fired. He detained Xander Cook for shooting Harris Michaels and promptly placed Gabby Hernandez in jail without posting bail for the murder of Lee Shin. Cook is currently awaiting trial. Next, there is the matter of Tate Black and all the efforts made by E.J. to bring the young man in Holly Jonas's overdose case to justice. The teenager won't be tried as an adult because of Justin Kiriakis' legal acumen, but if Tate, Xander, and possibly Gabby's true identity becomes known, could E.J. lose his job? E.J. DiMera has squelched rivals with his authority. Day spoilers suggest that, given the circumstances, E.J.'s punishments have been a little too severe. Even though Xander has a criminal history and, in some ways, rejecting bail makes sense, the manner he handled Gabby and Tate's cases was excessively harsh and was done so out of retaliation. He was employed by Paulina Price, the current mayor of Salem, but she is largely focused on her personal health drama. Could E.J. end up jobless after all settles? The Life of E.J. DiMera, completely appended. When it rains, it pours, as the phrase goes. In the next weeks, E.J. might discover that everything in his world has changed. Paulina could believe that E.J. abused his power. When it becomes clear that Tate and Xander are both innocent, they will probably be the first two to be cleared. Additionally, there's the possibility that Nicole DiMera may soon discover that baby Jude is hers, and that E.J. might lose both his job and his wife if the whole truth regarding Eric Brady's paternity is made public. Is E.J.'s tenure as District Attorney of Salem coming to an end? Leave a remark on this plot below. The first teasers for Monday, March 4's episode of Days of Our Lives suggest that the week in Salem will start off big. A truth bombshell is revealed, a character is forced to obey orders, and someone is knocking on death's door. What kind of drama is scheduled to air on Monday? It's time to get started. Days teasers for Monday, March 4th indicate that Paulina Price's situation won't be looking good as her health deteriorates. Family and friends will assemble around her hospital bed to provide support, but they'll also be prepared for the worst. Further hints imply that Paulina will speak with Marlena Evans and discuss her dread of dying. Is the mayor of Salem about to lose his job? DOL teasers for Monday, March 4th indicate that Clyde Weston will yell at Ava Vitale across town. It appears that she may argue a little. But he'll be quite clear that she needs to do as he says and has no other option. What task would Clyde now want her to complete? She is aware that he is in control of Wendy Shin and Trip Johnson, therefore she expects him to keep their lives in suspense. Regarding this whole thing, more teases for Monday's episode also hint that, despite Harris Michaels' weakness, he will summon the strength to provide Rafe Hernandez with some crucial information regarding Officer Goldman. Her days as a corrupt police officer appear to be coming to an end.